Hey guys, for today's video, I'm going to be playing Hecarim in the top lane with the new Hecarim buffs here on the PB. You didn't see what the Hecarim buffs are? They're insane. For laning. For jungle, maybe not as much. Might help with the clear, that the 3-stacked Rampage does more damage than it did before, just because it has the scaling damage. But for ganking in the jungle, and just in general, when your Rampage stacks are down, you're dealing less base damage than before. So it's really important before you start fighting that you have a full 3 stacks ready to go. But when you do have 3 stacks, oh my gosh, you do damage. Like, that is the Udyr going like Tiger form. By the way, I don't even have MR. I took MR because I thought it'd be Mordekaiser top. And 3 stacks Rampage on Hecarim with the new buffs is just absolutely insane. Yeah, the Q damage is just too nuts. Now this guy does get a little bit of a freeze. I also get the extra resistances from a W. Oh my god, this guy's tilted! So, I get extra armor and MR from my W when I activate it on top of the healing. So yeah, I think that armor and MR, maybe it didn't save me. Maybe the Udyr still would have just like gone in and died and I would have lived regardless. But it definitely does help that the W gives me that little bit of extra resistance, right? So on top of that, like Hecarim did. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Let's talk about how to freeze here, okay? That ain't it. Oh my god, that guy is actually just 1 HP. Alright. Let's build Tabbies first. So Tabby's gonna give me the move speed, which gives me attack damage on my Warpath passive. So I'm getting 6 attack damage, almost like a full longsword's worth of AD. And I'm getting the move speed. And I'm getting the reduced damage versus the lethal tempo Tiger Stance Udyr. So, for Hecarim, the nerfs that he received is the nerf on his pushback, on his charge, and on his fear duration on his ultimate. So as you can see, like, his damage went up overall because of the Q changes. And his jungling, maybe his clear might be a little bit better, but as far as like straight ganking without Q fully stacked, it's definitely going to be weaker than it was before. And, you know, if you're oh shit, I did not mean to Q that, or E that minion. No, I'm dead! Okay, I'm good. I definitely didn't mean to eat that minion. I almost killed myself for it. Okay. Whew, we're living! Oh my gosh, my misclick almost cost me. Whoa, that damage on the Q. Holy. The Q is like. It's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. And the extra move speed got me caught up on the Mord. This Udyr is not going to have a good time at all. I'm about to get a Sheen. And Sheen, with like how fast I'm Qing, I'm going to have Sheen up basically like, just constantly, just dealing 76 bonus damage on every auto. Let's get an extra cloth armor too. Just for his physical damage. He's going like he's going 80 deer. He's going the full tiger. To maximize Hecarim's new Q damage, are you going to build lethality? No, you're going to be building Divine Sunder, so like that hasn't changed. I don't think much of Hecarim's build has actually changed. You're probably going to still be building Divine Sunder. You might build against a tank Might build something like Cyrilda's Grudge or Black Cleaver or something second. You see the all-in? So I led by getting my 3 stacks of Rampage. Once I had my 3 stacks of Rampage, I queued an auto to help stack my Conqueror, activated my W, and then I used my E and didn't necessarily charge instantly. I used my E to get a little bit of move speed. I queued away, and then I stayed away from Udyr so he couldn't damage me until my Q came back up, and then I charged into him with my E, and then did my next Q since it was back up, and that's pretty much how you set the up. Right there. It was just basically picture perfect. I basically could kill Udyr in the middle of his entire wave because, you know, of how I played it. And because I'm just obviously way stronger now. I've got, look at his items. He's got nothing compared to me. I'm so far ahead. So like, even in the middle of his entire wave, he's not safe. In fact, his wave, it's just giving me a little bit extra healing, you know what I'm saying? The bonus resistances on Hecarim's W is so strong for early too. Especially since your first item is going to be Divine Sunder, you're building a lot of HP, so the resistances are making that just... You're getting a lot of effective HP with this. Let's just say that. So, I don't actually have any pressure on the Udyr. Like, he could do kind of whatever he wants. But when I get my 3 stacks of Rampage, that's when he has to worry. Okay. I got the Goon Squad coming. Let's go, boys. Get them. Oh. I think I charged the, Marco. Wait, he really doesn't kill him? Oh, it was the Rammus got taken, not the Malzahar. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Mordekaiser lives this time. So if you want to see what runes I took to kind of maximize the new Hecarim setup for early lane, I took Conquer. I took Presence of Mind because you're going to run into mana issues if you play this champion. Now you could build tier, but like building an early tier will remove a lot of your bully potential into these melee matchups, which, by the way, I think Hecarim just wins every single melee matchup. And if you don't win it early, if you don't win it by level 3, you'll win it by level 6 for the majority of matchups. That's just how Hecarim rolls.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, this is on the PBE. So this hasn't gone live yet, but based on what Riot's done in the past, usually stuff that hits the PB doesn't get changed. Usually stuff that hits PB, like, this is what's gonna go live. And maybe it'll get hotfixed when it gets live, but this will be live at least for, you know, a little bit. I am trolling. No! I was trying to take the turret plating in front of him, and I accidentally used my E before it autoed, so I end up E-ing the turret. So I was gonna take the turret plate and just E out, and I just kind of died. Rip. Looks like Udyr sold his longsword and instead is building tanky too. So there's that. He might be going more into Phoenix. Alright, well that was a little bit of a troll. Got Rammus, he's gonna taunt him under turret. Oh, the immunity from the Udyr. That was good use of it. Let's see, I've got the Zillion in this game. If you're wanting to know what to pair with Hecarim, Zillion, Yuumi, champions like that can be really good. Like anything that gives Hecarim more move speed, it's gonna be solid. Because more move speed on Hecarim equals more damage. Speed me up. Oh my gosh, that Zillion play was so good. We got the stun. Alright, now we're about to gank bot. I mean, we're a top laner, but we're ganking. Because that's just how we roll. These guys have no idea. I'm just going to stay between him. I'm just going to stack up my rampage. Just going to stop the ulti. See. Oh my gosh, that MF slow is insane. Okay. Well, our team should be able to get Dragon off that. We lose probably 2 plates top, but now I'm going to have Divine Sonar. I'm going to come back top and just be a monster. You're saying new Udyr is crap? No, he's good. He's got to learn how, like his combos and how to play them. I mean, just watch Trick 2G. Trick 2G can show you the way. Trick actually did a ton of practice on the PB with the new Udyr and kind of showed like how you can be effective. But I've also seen Udyrs, like in the few games I played with Udyr, I've seen a lot of Udyrs literally just go like 20 kills. And just go like super sync, straight up. Alright. You shove this in. Oops, Kantamato. Yeah, so what I can start doing against Udyr now, like Udyr can't really do much. So we could just push him in and we can start rotating and ganking mid. We can start pressuring in the jungle. If Rammus comes topside, we can invade that Mordekaiser in his jungle. Can kind of do just a lot of work. Like, I don't really care. Like, this guy's not gonna do any damage, right? In fact, I could just go right by him. And we could start proxying the wave. If the Mordekaiser comes up and fights me, he's like full tank as well. He's not gonna do enough damage to really deal with me. And we just dash on out of there. We can work on this Herald too. Nice. Oh, easy kill with the Melzar. Alright, so items to go next. You can go like full tank with the Hecarim, or you can build a little bit like Bruiserish and go things like Death Dance. And Death Dance doesn't heal as much as it used to, but it does give armor, and especially against a physical damage matchup, make a big difference. It still, you know, negates the damage over time, so that way you can kind of like heal up and get that little bit of extra damage before you end up dying. So it's got a lot of effectiveness on the item. Gonna walk away. I didn't have enough mana for my ultimate because he used my W. Rip. The frickin' Katarina is sitting right there. That's fun. Let's get Chain Vest. Will give us a little bit extra armor for tanking turret shots and taking a little bit of Bruiser's damage. Him is covering the way. That's fine. I think Malzahar loses this. Malzahar the flash. Give me the speed! Nice.
Killing spree.
Setting up Zillion with another kill. It's like the Udyrk got top turret because we just had to like cover for the invade. I might just go kill bottom. Might be the way to go. I think if I had a jungler that dealt a little bit more damage than Rammus, then we could dive with Udyrk, but with Udyrk going like tank, it's a little bit hard. I just one-shot her. Don't have enough for a distance yet. There's a lot of people here. Save me! Alright, we're good. Wiz Ghost out there. That was literally their whole team right there. Holy shit. Let's just back up. It's literally their whole team. My Malzahar is pushing top. And we can just shove mid. We can go with blue. Alright, now I got enough for Death Dance. Doing pretty good.
I do not rest.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Huh. Interesting, that guy's just chasing. This version of Hecarim is definitely buffed, at least for the top lane. I don't know how he is in the jungle. Maybe his clear is going to be better in the jungle, and that's going to make him better in turn. But I feel like without having Rampage stacked up, since your damage is going to be lower, that's going to affect his ganking potential, especially with like the knockback being reduced.
You have slain an enemy.
You know what I mean? At the same time, though, like, Hecarim's laning has always been decent, and he's been a bully to melee top laners for, you know, eternity. And I feel like this buff kind of enhances that more than anything else. He's not here.
An enemy has been slain.
Gosh, the damage I'm doing, like, I can't even calculate how much damage I'm doing right now. Same damage as plate, but I kind of want to go into, like, Serota and do a little bit more damage. One, it gives me more healing in my distance. Got, what, 120% AD ratio on the healing. So, that's really nice. And the fact that they're all building kind of tanky. I mean, even the Katarina has, like, Divine Sunder. And could potentially build into some like tanky-ish items next. I think I'm gonna be fine. Plus, I do have a zillion ult. Like, we have a lot of CC on our team. Alright, we just need to ramp up the damage a little bit. So it looks like the Mordekaiser and the Udyr are just straight up in our jungle right now. Like fishing for a pick. So we use the charge range to charge on the minion and get close enough to him.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh my gosh, I'm zooming! Hecarim thought he was fast. He ain't riding a horse though. I feel like old Udyr was a little bit faster. New Udyr's got like more control and shit with like the slow. But old Udyr was definitely faster. I'm gonna use the ultimate a little bit low, too soon. Well, I mean, meanwhile, top and mid lane, we're just pushing. You know, my Malzahar just did so much damage there. He almost one-shot enough. They might look for a Baron. If I think they're smart, they would go for Baron right there. Because with Mordekaiser and Janna, the Mordekaiser just doesn't even take damage. Because he's able to, like, redo his shield. And just tank all Baron without really taking any damage whatsoever. Oh my gosh, my damage on this champion is just nuts, though. I feel like I should go Cleaver as well. And just kind of, like, cleave their armor down. It'd help my Sivir as well. My Sivir went a little bit of lethality. Can I just straight up kill Udyr? Can I just chase him down? Guess we're about to find out. I'm taking 0 damage. Like, look at this healing that I just got from my W, guys. Like, I pressed W and I just instantly gained so much healing. And then, of course, I'm getting the armor and MR. Like, Udyr can't really do shit. We need Malzahar to do Baron. Alright, there we go. I think we force a Baron fight to be easy. I love how my W is only 8-second cooldown. I mean, my W scales up AP in terms of the damage, but what really matters is the healing, right? We don't really care about the damage of W. Let's get this. This will give us a little bit extra move speed, which in turn turns into damage for us and to help us stick on our targets. Also, it will, it can build into Deadmanch, which gives us even more move speed, which equals more damage, but also gives us a good bit more armor for their MF. And I feel like their MF has the strongest chance of beating me 1v1. Maybe I can build Force of Nature, and that'd be really strong against the Udyr and the Mordekaiser. You know, maybe I actually go Force. Maybe Force. You know, they are not stopping this Malzahar from just sitting here and autoing turrets. Like, they have not done anything to stop that. I need to try to build up my Rampage before going in. Okay. We got his flash. Oh, my Zillion just died at Katarina straight up. Before he's able to ult. Alright. Maybe a little bit too forced. F. Well, we dove onto the MF, who I then got Janna ulted almost back into the fountain.
Team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, we got Malzahar and Sivir. We got all these people splitting. We should just, like, group 5. We just win.
I do not rest.
What's he needing Void Staff for? They have 0 MR. The only MR they have is the MR from their Mythic. Right?
The shadow approaches.
The enemy
Yo, group!
has respawned soon.
What's he splitting for? Damn.
Shut down.
Rip, dude. This game's kind of a struggle bus.
Ace.
Yeah, we had Sivir going top for I don't know what reason. We just need to like control bot jungle so we can get our Infernal Soul and we can push on the open in head. Yeah, we got bot and hib open too. But we shouldn't be splitting as Sivir at this comp. Like, we need Sivir's damage. Like, I'm a really good frontline. I can live a freaking long... I live the entire Mordekaiser ultimate, and then, like, another 10 seconds after. And we just couldn't get anything done. I need to save my ulti for MF too. That was kind of grief that I ultied the Udyr to try to keep my rampage stacks up. Nice. Now we just get Baron. Is easy. Push, mid, go Baron. Alright, easy macro. Push mid, go Baron. We're good to go. Can I just say how BS this slow is on MFC? Like, oh my gosh. Push into the mid wave. We got control over Baron's side. Just gonna reset.
I do not
I need to have more HP going into this fight. Trying to clean them all up. Where's the Mord at? I didn't see where he went in the fight. Oh. That Malzahar going back and eating the Baron was actually so pro. Like, that was so good because it kept the Baron leashed with the burn so that I can go in and just clean up. And the enemy never saw the HP of Baron. Like, they just assumed we got off it, but because it stayed up, it was really good.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
We can get one. Where's Mordekaiser? She's just waiting for his team. AFK. Respect him. Alright, we got one more team fight. We can win. Not sure where their Mordekaiser went. Maybe he thought the game was over and left after the Baron, but I'll take it. Let's see. Spirit Visage. So Spirit Visage just last time just because we have so much healing in our kit between Death Dance and Divine Sunder and our W. Not to mention, like, we technically get healed from Zillion's ultimate when we get revived. And I believe that effect is amplified by the Spirit Visage. There it is, the 9x Mord. I gotta wait for my Ramus to get here. I'm just gonna try to keep my Rampage stacks up. Oh my gosh, that, you know, even with the fear duration being down, like, that ultimate is still so impactful. Like, that was like a picture perfect. Like, oh, it's a shame that the in-game team fight didn't go as well because the Mordekaiser DC'd or whatever. But hope you guys enjoyed this game. Hope you guys got to see a good glimpse of what the Hecarim buffs are going to be. I think he's going to be a really good and fun top laner for you to pick up. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye, everybody.